G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio and Clustorio with me, JD. I've been on the server for about half an hour. Been fine up until I start streaming. Go away, notifications. Nope. Yeah, streaming just chews. It chews a certain amount of graphics and a certain amount of CPU. Just pushes the spec of my PC just down just a little bit. It's on some of these servers, I really struggle, as you guys have seen. Is the factory running at 60k? Yes and no. The factory is running at 60k. I've lost my mobile phone. Can't watch Twitch chat. Alright, I'll be back in 2 seconds after I find a phone. Alright, I'm back. Oh, a freak. You're approved to be run on the servers, aren't you? You should know this. Yes, it's a yes and no. It will run at 60k. It can chew through 60k science, not a problem. Can we produce 60k? 50-50. It seems we're always short on something. Currently, it's steel and red circuits. And copper. Yeah. So... Rubber banding. I love rubber banding. So much fun. Like I said, I've been on the server half an hour. Not an issue. As soon as I hit the stream button, and 30% of my PC's performance disappears, goes out the window. Alright. Maybe Rick will get my message, maybe he won't. Quick game. Hello, Azrael? Azrael? Let's go with Azrael. I don't know, everybody who comes on gets a different name every single time they come on. Everybody who pops in the chat. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. We have 2 brand new servers. We have Menjus and blah, blah, blah. Yep, 2 new servers. And I better jump back in the chat as well. Hello, everybody. I'm back and streaming.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Hide your children. He's back.
Yeah, pretty much. We want a mole. A mole.
Molds.
Mole and power. That's one you want, right?
I have built a mall here, but maybe I missed the spawn.
You want to meet up. Stupid trees.
there no substations in the network?
Probably not.
I'm guessing they're all being used to make power gets and puts things.
There's no steel.
Oh,
That would be the problem. That's what I want. A full power armor.
What is the steel you're talking about?
One that doesn't exist, hence why I'm now in a steel world. Shall fix this
I
situation.
know. I make my own smelting world with blackjack and copper.
I don't know how blackjack's gonna. Sure.
How will blackjack not help?
That goes in there. You have all the crap back. All those bots.
First of things. More gadgets.
Substations.
Then-
20,000 players. Just need one to show up.
Oh, catch things is also good. Good idea. Electricity.
Filter. Whilst we're at it, let's get some real power up and running. Boiler. You're just gonna get electricity out of the network. Okay, that works.
it was on the blueprint.
Yeah, it is on the blueprint. Oh no, I got power switches. Problem is, still no substations.
Yeah.
Which is insane, because substations only use, what, 20 steel? 5 steel? Bugger all. 10 steel.
10 steel, 5 copper, 5 in there. Can we do it like this? 10 steel, 5 copper. I'm gonna handcraft it. There.
Thanks, you gotta go to sometime.
Yo.
Hey, we got Logibots. Deconstruction. Boy.
Assume that something is wrong with substation production. Don't come in.
We're missing all those content. Done. I declare you working.
Declaration of working order.
Oh wow. Maybe not 100 of it. So you can just add a few bots to the mix and everything will be fine.
Mm.
All that computer stuff. What's going to support? 50. All that there. Alright, so that's a mall which is not on spawn. Why is it not on spawn?
I thought I spawned here, but maybe I didn't.
I spawned up. Yeah, I spawned right here. Meh, it's alright, it's close enough.
Yeah.
Alright. What world is this? Is it a power world? No, this is a steel world. I don't remember what it's called. I joined and remember nothing.
I regret nothing.
I remember nothing. Regret everything. So this will give us 3 gigawatts. 3 megawatts. With the pack.
Recombinator. Best check.
$1K. Change. No, that pulls out of the network. Does this not have an auto robot inserter? The red wire. X. Less than 50. Cool. Done. Alright. So now we actually need to build it.
Yeah.
Crap. So now what I really want to do is I want to go to Blue Scope and copy their train station. Because it's awesome.
Maybe we should mark out the area for get chest.
That's probably not a bad idea either.
So we can start in the corner and not right in the middle.
I feel like there should be someone should have made a blueprint of that.
Well,
So
that
you
would
just-
require you to know exactly where spawn is.
Yeah.
I mean, how do we mark out the area?
Well,
You walk really far in
could.
one direction, and then you place down a get chest, and it either says you're in or out of range.
Yeah, okay.
And at the same time, you ask Sai, is this map a map with a range of 800 or 400?
200. 200.
200.
So
So
400, 200 plus minus.
okay.
That's
I
really...
guess because the copper world is also 200 plus minus. It means I need to do trains.
There was a lot of trees on this server.
There is.
So what's a good thing to use to mark out the corners on a new server? I was thinking about just
a tank.
Hazard concrete.
Either
Tank?
put
As of concrete, yes.
Oh, you mean for actually marking? Oh, then it's concrete.
Yeah. So what I could do is on the server, like make a blueprint of where the corners are on the server, and then I have spawn. I think it's exact mark, but we can fine tune it on your server maybe, and that way you have a blueprint that you can paste in spawn, the exact squares, and it will actually just outline at least the corner. That should be easy enough.
But it also requires you to be able to see with radar the edges, which you can't do.
This is true.
Good.
Hmm.
Really has a point. I don't like it.
Well, if you do have spawn marked out, you could at least run out to one of the corners, approximate corners, and then paste the blueprint in spawn, and it will give you the corner. Or is that not how the work works? Can you can't even paste the blueprint inside this fog?
So, what happened while I was mildly unavailable?
We broke the server.
Which one?
Oh,
I lie, we haven't got there yet, but we're trying.
doing our best.
We're trying.
Okay, so
we came upon the decision that we weren't going to go for 60k anymore. We're going to go for 75.
Then we need to upscale the military stance.
and the Vandenberg and blue.
And everything.
Yeah, actually, you have to take into account productivity modules. So, 60k is actually 72 in practice.
I know. And the labs should. The labs originally I designed them so they do 70.
Yeah, the Nexus needs to get rid of all the NISC production that's even remotely high volume. Like, I mean high volume single player wise.
What do you mean?
Now there's uranium processing, there's someone puts some accumulator production and stuff like that. So it kind of needs to get rid of it all.
Oh man, the number one thing I think Nexus needs to get rid of is making inserters and belts for green science.
Inserters are in Detroit, I thought.
Yeah, they are done on Nexus. I thought they moved that to the science world.
Not last time I was there.
Yeah, that definitely needs to be
Inserters
done.
for science, I'm pretty sure they're made in... in Detroit.
Well, somebody check
Well,
Nexus.
I built a thing at Detroit.
Because every single time I try to get on Nexus, it gives me hell, and I just gave up.
Where did that build come from?
Are you sure you're not pressing the wrong server in the list, JD?
Positive.
There's a huge bank of assembly machines making inserters in Nexus. I don't remember that being there last time I was there. And transport belt. Oh, I remember the transport belt, but I don't remember the inserters.
No, you told you so. Hey, Major.
Hi. It's making 20k inserters per minute. Can I just deconstruct it and put it in Detroit and move it to Detroit?
In Detroit, there is... I swear, oh my god, last time I was there was some...
There's another
production
belt
in
build.
Detroit.
There is one giant belt build that's making all belts. And then...
There's a Hopewell one, which is unbeaconed.
Okay. That seems wrong.
And the insane one, which is beaconed. And then Samuel 2507 with the 20,000 inserters per minute.
By the way, the Silicon Valley is overbuilt. It's at 652 UPS right now.
Yeah, it needs all the...
48.
It needs all the nuclear pulled up.
Are the 416s intentionally turned off because they're currently jamming up the entire system?
What turned off?
On one of them on the mining world I'm currently on, the force one of the locomotives have been turned off.
Like in manual mode. Fine, turned off.
There's no nuclear on the
Why?
Silicon Valley.
Oh no, Silicon Valley. No, okay.
Can you define turn off? Turned off. Is the locomotive in manual mode? Doesn't have fuel? Is the stop blocked?
All of the above.
Oh my god.
Nexus is making an awful lot of accumulators.
Yes.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
also
That's why I
making
said it
get
needs to
and
be
put
moved.
power.
Which
Why it's
each require 2,000.
Why it's
Yeah,
not
well, it
importing
should, but
those,
it-
I don't know.
It's
Shouldn't-
important. It's important in accumulators, but the
Anything that
production
needs
at
work
Tesla is
right
just
now.
not enough.
We need more accumulators.
Yeah, you need to expand.
More accumulators.
I don't think so. I've seen those builds.
We need more steel and
Yeah,
It produces only 8.4k.
I think
accumulators
cover
a
plate
minute.
might actually be fine again. But it's
It
on the edge.
appears only producing 4K accumulators. It's just not doing it very well.
The thing is-
when I was there, it was producing 8.
We have a fancy
but-
new accumulator build, Radian Tesla, but we need to actually build it out, and I think there might actually have been a throughput issue in it, so we need to investigate that. But we couldn't properly because there was a shortage of copper plate.
Yeah, where's the controlling circuit for the Silicon Valley? I don't see one.
I think there isn't one.
I don't know whether Silicon Valley ever got a brain.
Sweet Jesus, I can't believe we've actually gone through all the accumulators.
Actually, it does, but it does. It has a combinator, inventory combinator for every single book chest. Yeah.
Exactly where it was intended, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Doing a global limit is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Well, have fun rewiring it.
Fuck no. Is your stream 18 plus? Is it marked?
Mine,
you
no.
swear?
It's a strange stream, you know, let's be honest. Actually, Mojo is something I should pester about that sort of stuff.
Well,
Well, how does Twitch feel about swearing?
Heck if I know.
A known swing is okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Twitch
I
doesn't
think
care.
as long
Not
as
as strict as
you mark your stream intended for major audience only.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it's-
a lot more extreme to have that marker.
No, you can mark yourself,
generally the mature implies potential nudity
yeah,
or
game
heavy
nudity.
violence.
Video game nudity.
Even nudity is permitted as long as it's not the core attention and it's not dwelled upon.
Pretty sure they...
Twitch is like
Oh,
YouTube with
longer.
less rules.
No.
Yeah.
Twitch is
Maybe.
like YouTube with rules that are not that well enforced or selectively enforced.
Yeah, Twitch has a lot of rules that they don't enforce rigorously.
Yeah. Also, the bigger you are, the less rules you have to keep up with.
Yes and no.
I don't know. Some of the big guys seem to get away with more than some of the smaller guys. It seems like the people in the middle are the ones who get really screwed.
Yeah.
Depends on what you do.
Depends what you get caught for, right?
Well, for the
Yeah,
longest time, they didn't allow people to show any skin anymore. I don't know if they changed it again.
Any skin.
Yeah, you
Did
can't.
you have to have your hoods?
If you're in a place
Yeah.
where it's appropriate, like if you go to the beach, like you can show people in bikinis.
And they also
But-
said you can go topless as a guy so long as it's hot in your room or something like that.
They allowed it again.
Yeah, it
Because
just can't
they-
be.
I know of an Australian streamer that got warned on one of the PvE streams for streaming topless because it was like 45 degrees in his room.
Because I read up on that rule whenever I watched some programmer, it was hot in his room. I was like, you're topless, that's not allowed. He's like, sure it is. And he cited the rule. It said, if it's hot, then you can go topless. It's like, oh, look at that.
Some of those rules were to combat a few trends that were coming up at the time where people were streaming in their underpants and or
Which they
similar
still
sort of
do, by
things.
the way.
Oh my god.
Hey,
And a lot of it was also to crack down on IRL streamers.
I'm
There's still a
pretty
lot of
sure there's going to be some people that got hit with this no nudity rule and suddenly their whole streaming business just flopped. It was the core mark of their stream.
Yes.
I would contest that I'm not entirely convinced that they had a streaming market to begin with.
Mm,
And there
If-
were quite a few streams that well dance on the line to being a chemistry.
Yeah, cam girls were a problem for a little bit, but it's not much of a problem anymore.
They're also keeping tight watch on that sort of thing.
okay. Server markdown. All the wood go away.
No.
I keep gaining and losing bots out of this network, and it's concerning me.
Because it's hard capped at 1,000. You realize it's 290,000 ore, right? But you're never going to get rid of that. Ever.
Watch me.
Ah, it's time for me to change discords.
Really? Why? Where are you off to?
I'm off to Clown Towns.
Oh, you're
Clown
doing...
I'm joining him.
Yeah, aren't you guys
What's he
doing an
doing?
event or something tonight?
Yeah,
Traitor.
apparently he's doing another PvP event. I thought it was
Traitor.
actually tomorrow night.
Yeah, anyway, traitor.
And he's just started apparently.
And you
Yeah,
chose
Well, I thought
to
he was starting for
shoutcast
another
this...
half hour.
You
Yeah, I
chose
read
to
that
shoutcast
the
this at 11:30 at night? Poor you, mate.
Well, at least it's not tomorrow night.
Good. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
The idea behind it.
You realise that ore patch is like 3 million iron ore.
I'm not gonna remove that barn.
Anyway, see you guys later.
See you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.
See ya.
Right.
Oh, it was too late. He left quickly.
It's never going to go away. Ever.
Alright, have you mapped out the corners of the thing yet?
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
mapped. Yeah. All four corners. It's
Cool.
really, really small.
What's one?
It is. Shh. Partner doesn't mind. Now, let's move on with the conversation. It's the only thing I hate about this thing. I gotta rewire power poles to auto wire.
Why is it that Clustorio, just my random stuff, doesn't have a consistent import and export color on the graphs?
Yeah,
Then
that's annoyed me to no end.
that
Well,
annoyed me a lot too.
At least I'm not the only one.
Well, I'll get over that real quick. Get over lots of things quick. Alright, so apart from making a giant bot mess, we need to import train stations. So I'm going to go jump servers and go get a giant blueprint.
Yeah, we can have only train stations in the.
Yeah, pretty much.
In
Well, we've got
the
even a
base.
smaller square than normal, so we might even have problems just fitting this in.
Oh.
I don't think China liked the fact that I tried to make a blueprint of 400 by 400.
Probably fine with it. It's probably your computer.
It's probably not my computer, to be honest.
It's probably Factorio, because it's probably calculated everything that's in the square, and at the same time, probably it's calculating what's on the ground. You can have the tick box for tiles or not tiles.
Yeah, but I've now removed all the components, right? So, okay, I'll actually tick those off even. So, I'll only include tiles. Yeah, that seems to help. Let's try that. Nope. Nope. Still getting disconnected trying to click the OK button.
It's too big.
Yeah. But I actually made a frame around China's starting area, which is 400 by 400,
So,
and then
go
4
to
dots in the
China,
middle.
save the map, load the map, and then make the blueprint.
Ah, it's a clever one.
That way it's all local. And as soon as I get into BlueScope, I'm going to save a copy of the map. That way I can load a separate version of Factorio and copy the blueprints. If I get in.
The funny thing is that when I reconnect to China, I'm reconnecting with the blueprint creating window open.
Oh, wow. Hello, Drunken. Drunk Arden. No. Dunkerton. Yeah, my phone's too far away to read. I don't have anywhere on the table where I can put it closer.
Only 268k to go.
Up, gang, jump. Right, Discord? No.
Are we still struggling with power? Should we build solar on this server?
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, which
I'm
Yeah,
asking.
we need to up the power generation because we are running out. There is not enough nuclear.
No, last I looked, there was 28 megawatts worth, roughly.
Megawatts?
Megawatts. 28 gig be exported into the cloud.
Which one was the new server you were on?
There's like 290 units of power in the network, so that means we do not generate enough power. It's basically empty.
But when you pull a unit of power off the network, you're pulling off a whole gigawatt, aren't you?
No. Well,
If at all, you pull up a whole gigajoule.
Yeah.
Gigajoule.
But that's 290. That's basically joules. It's not in gigajoules. It's in joules. So that's
it's in joules.
Yes. The cloud operates with joules.
Wasn't it megajoules? I thought the guy said it was megajoules.
Yeah, I also remember it being megajoules actually.
So each energy count in the cloud should be 100,000 joules. No, 1 million joules, sorry. I mean, keeping 1 joule in that variable doesn't even make any sense. I think the getter and putter chest export in batches of 1 megajoule. So you can't export less than 1 megajoule or something.
It died. Oh, okay.
Which server were you guys on?
New steel server.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Well, I can't remember the name.
Yeah, exactly.
It's down the bottom of the list. It's Gilead.
Mages.
Gilead. Okay. Copper smelting?
Steel.
Or unless I just
Copper
joined the wrong
smelting is
server.
Gilges.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
joined
you
the
joined
wrong
the
server.
wrong server. Nope.
Right, it was faster to catch up to.
Well, Blue Scope is an older one.
Yeah, at least we have enough
Isengard
water.
is older.
Look at the playtime. It should be-
Medges.
Edges.
Someone said the Kala... Kala... Damn it, I forgot the name of the server.
Calabrut Sturgis?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
pumps.
underpowered. It wasn't doing much power.
But it's
Last I checked.
already falling below 60. Both nuclear servers are potatoes.
Alright, and now I'll see what happens to my streams.
Loot is on 44 UPS. And Calabrut Sturgis is on 56.
Really?
You know, you could save a lot of bot travel time if you just mine straight into put chest.
Yeah. You only put chests around the middle. Oh, you're talking on Gilead.
No, on Medges.
Edges, whatever.
Actually, both Magus and Gilead are not using any CPU. I think they are offline.
Offline? That's
No,
even better.
I mean, there's no CPU usage, so that means nothing's working on them.
Or the reporting software is not working.
There's a guy on Medges called Freak who's paving the entire server in refined concrete.
Yeah.
That's using steel, just saying.
Asshole. Does he do that with robots?
No,
Yes.
he does it manually.
No, he knows better.
Well, I'm not gonna comment to him about it. It's just weird. Why would you need to pave the entire thing anyways? Oh, did you hear me talking, Freak? Are you on Discord?
Oh.
Well,
Word.
Option.
I don't mind if he's here. Let's see, 400 by 400.
Enable, back, about, check for update.
You might say that, you might think that it's not a large amount, Freak, but if you pave the entire square, it's 160,000 steel.
Just rather than using refined concrete, use standard hazard concrete. Because I got told
standard hazard concrete.
There's like
Yeah,
10
it's
billion
infinite.
in the network because somebody forgot to cap it.
Yeah.
And for the poor people watching my stream, I've trying to build a second copy of Factorio to copy blueprints from BlueScope. Because it's very easy to do it.
Are there any good regular smelting blueprints for train-based smelting?
Little.
Damn it! Some of the
Lysian server
reactors
has train-based iron or copper smelting.
Guys, some of the reactors do not have full performance because lack of water.
Shouldn't
And
lack
lack of water because people split one get tank with the with pipes to 2 rows of heat exchangers, and yeah, that's not a good idea. Those pipes limit throughput quite a lot.
Cella beans. The world blueprints. Yes.
Oh, I hear Factorio is finally booted. No, it's finally updated.
It's a cloud out of battery mark.
Hope not.
That's actually might be due to the lack of accumulators, because we are using so much.
Well,
yeah, the second rows on the reactors are losing like quite a bit of power generation.
Okay, officially running 2 copies of Factorio and dual streaming is sort of kicking my PC's ass.
Did we remove substation production?
No, we broke steel production.
Just not have steel.
Oh, okay. That's impressive. Weren't there multiple steel servers too?
Man, I wonder how badly you want to kill someone when joining a server by using hazard concrete.
Calibrin's charges is only at half capacity. So load is pegged, yeah, but the Calibrin's charges, you can build there more power.
Well,
it's about 56%.
If you really wanted to be awesome with hazard concrete, you'd make patterns in the lines that gives you headache. Huh? Huh?
I can also hit you with a stick. That hurts too.
Dirk and Dan, PC specs are old. Bottom line, it's a i7 3770K, I think. With I've only got 24 gig of DDR3 RAM because it died on me, and a very old graphics card, very old.
Guys, one tip for the nuclear reactors: do not use a split with a pipe. The problem with that setup is the pipe is only 100 inventory, and the pump pumps 200 a tick. Pipe can process only 100 a tick. So you artificially, with those T-junctions, just limited reactors to, have not enough water to run at full speed. You just basically kneecap them to about 20% power, maybe 15.
Should we do 8 beacon smelting or 12 beacon smelting?
12 every time.
12, because Shablings is completely 8. So I need to do my own designs.
Yeah, it is. It was a temporary build. Yeah, it is. It was a build I threw together.
Yeah, it's using that build, I think, to the max.
Why do we have to get rid of the ore before we start? Because what?
Because it's ugly, nothing else.
Because people are OCD.
But you usually start in the corners, anyways.
Got this blueprint. I'm about to go get this blueprint. And paste it up.
Are we doing bot-based smelting?
Yes.
Is that okay? Then we do bot-based.
We will be using the same layout as
I'm talking about.
Yes.
I'm talking about copper. That's why.
Okay.
So steel will use the blue scope setup because, let's be honest, it's awesome. Been tweaked about as much as it can be. I don't think you can actually squeeze more performance out of that setup. Okay. Blueprint from there. There. Now, where's the brain? I'll station it.
Ah, shit, we're still lacking substations.
Yep. Copy. What Factorio instances? Import. Paste. Paste.
Who's generally? Are you seriously making hazard concrete which is flipped 90 degrees?
And what?
You're making hazard concrete that's flipped 90 degrees? Are you insane or something?
No, I have never placed hazard concrete before, so
The lines go one way or the other. Pick one and stick with it.
Yeah, someone already picked the direction, so let's just stick with it.
Yes, I'm deeply sorry.
That's okay. You can also increase the size of your brush if you didn't know.
That's cute. It's gaming, except you get a cut off the mouth, dude.
No, the mouse stayed.
I can't see this whole blueprint at once. Okay, deconstruction planner from here. So I don't know how far south I need to go, but let's say all of that.
Okay, so yeah, we literally don't have substations, do we? Do we have poles?
A medium.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That click. Alright, miners, fuck off.
There was literally no steel furnaces.
Really? We're out of steel furnaces?
Yep.
Because steel?
That's a
I'm handcrafting
whole,
some.
whole nother problem.
So we can't make more steel.
You may want to turn off purple
don't have
signs.
it.
In that case, by the
Oh,
way.
server's not responding. Blueprint fully worked, I think.
Well, I didn't get dropped, so.
Well, you didn't get dropped too. The blueprint is printed.
No, it's gotta go. Deconstruct everything. Quick.
The
Gotta go half a tile over.
Holy fuck. I'm sorry to anyone who didn't endorse swearing on the stream.
What's the production at now, Jeff? High. It's an Australian stream. Like you guys have to just calm down.
Should we remove it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I gotta play catch up again. Because somehow just placing a blueprint, suddenly I'm at 1500 jumps. Alright, you gotta come up north. There's still stuff up at the north. At least there is on my screen.
Stuff up the north, stuff up the north. Oops.
Duncan, you run a i5 2500. No. Ouch. Until you got an i7 8700K. See, my issue is I've run on a newer, better computer that was like, it'd be about a year, probably about a year ago now. It was a better computer, and click no. Hopefully one of these clicks connect. I've run on a newer, better PC, And the catch was I got maybe 20% extra performance, which means it's like $3,000 for a better PC. Paste. Alright, let's try... Click. I think it's been blocked. If click. Not responding. Good.
Oh, fuck! That.
You got dropped again.
But now it's built. And
no, it's off again. Deconstruct everything.
Greetings, guys. So, is there any point in joining, or has the job been done already?
No, it hasn't been done. It's just started. It started with me placing the blueprint in the wrong spot twice in a row.
Yeah, working with professionals, etc.,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
Hey, man, look, it's bigger than the whole screen.
That's what she
Well,
said.
shout out an admin to zoom you.
Admin
And
zoom
stop
me.
being such. And stop being such a size queen with all your blueprints.
Oh, man, I just went to BlueScope and just copied and pasted their loading and unloading. That's step one.
Are we lacking productivity modules? Is that possible?
I highly doubt that one.
Anything's possible on this scale.
I don't get any. No joke.
Request more. Request a higher amount.
I request 100.
That's missing 2 zeros.
There are inventory limitations.
Yeah, modules stack really, really high.
No. They're stuck in 50.
Yeah, I meant my inventory, not general inventory.
We have a lot in the network, so.
No. Oh, I know what was the problem. They weren't in a mod blueprint in the constant combinators. I wasn't getting any.
Someone's really manhandling the server. Is it still you, JD?
Yeah.
yeah, they pasted the blueprint.
What? It still says not allowed. Fuck this. What part's not allowed?
Can somebody go and turn off purple signs? Or signs in general?
Why?
Because we don't get any steel furnaces. Electric furnaces.
No, that's it. That's it. It's gotta be built.
Yeah, it's
I suppose a better question is, why are we building electric furnaces?
But why did you blueprint the concrete?
Because I don't know. It just came as part of the blueprint.
It's the wrong way.
What do you mean it's the wrong way?
It's the wrong way. It can only go down 2 ways. It's the wrong way.
Oh, you mean everything's got to be turned compared to what's already been laid?
Yeah. Well, what we could do, I can try and make a deconstruction planner and whitelist only tiles and try and do the one with the thing the wrong way. Try that. Yeah, because it takes this, and yeah, so I can remove everything as long as I have radar.
So what was building electric furnaces?
Electric furnaces.
It's not.
Probably on
It's
Nexus.
not the problem. It's not the problem. The steel is the problem. Okay, so I think I managed to remove everything from the BlueScope blueprint that tastes the wrong way type of hazard concrete.
No more mining. Go away mining.
You might want some more construction bots for this.
It auto adds.
That's a lot of hazard.
No, because it's hard capped at 1,000.
No, I meant on the ground.
Yeah, but comparative with what's in the cloud, it's not really a lot. If every server we had painted their 400 by 400 grid, we'll still not have used half of what's in the cloud.
I've run more version 5.0 near enough now.
What?
It's the one with the switches.
Yeah, you added how many switches?
Okay, so I went for the big ones, which kind of capped it. I've cut them down a bit on the design.
Because you had way too many. Way too many. Getting puts. I love the idea. But you had like 25 on each? A little bit extreme?
Well, it's the amount that fits around a substation, 80.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 10.
There's nothing extreme with that.
I don't know. So I thought it was how many gigawatts. But then I've been told
Well,
it's
apparently it's
joules.
limited at 22.
If it's how many joules, does that mean... Alright, I need somebody to tell me what the conversion is from, megawatts, gigawatts to
Joules is watts per second. So 1 joule is 1 watt per second.
Other
No,
way
the
around.
other way around, yeah. 1 watt is 1 joule per second.
Per second, or
Yeah.
So
1 joule is 1 watt more, times second.
A foot electricity chest consumes 1 gigawatt, and it
Exact.
outputs...
Yeah, so that's 1 billion joules per second.
Okay, hang on. It has an input of 1 gigajoule. Gigawatt. So how many... If I've got a solar plant that's doing 20 gigawatts worth of power, I need 20 of these things put down to export all the power?
Yep.
And then it means at the other end, I can just put down 20 and receive 20 worth.
Yep.
Yep. However, it's capped at 22.
Per server?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Output?
Yeah. That's what iScared told me last night. Well, he tagged me that message this morning, about an hour after I went to bed.
Shall we add solar? It's going to be on the list, freak.
So, how many?
Where can I build a solar station?
Bottom left-hand corner. Will definitely be safe.
Okay.
Is this map actually super flat? Like no water, no cliffs, no nothing?
There is a Lud. Lud is super flat. It's desert. That's it.
We are. Can someone check with the subsystem production? Because it seems there are just no subsystems in the system at all.
We all keep saying, but theory there's meant to exist somewhere.
What's subsystem?
Substation.
Substation. Okay.
Yeah, stop science. I think that's currently eating all our resources if we do that.
Well, you just split the resources and dedicate some for... Oh, well, yeah, it's in the cloud, you can't separate them.
Well, if you stop
iron
science,
again.
you're gonna stop most of the consumption, because that's what's using most. Like, even building...
The cloud is out of iron.
Okay.
Iron plate. Iron plate, that is. There's plenty of ore, so it's a smelting issue.
We don't necessarily have to do anything about it, we just simply have to stop turning science on.
It's on auto research.
Wait, you've got auto research now?
Seems that way.
Then stop auto research.
Oh, you can...
Feck.
You can literally just stop the labs.
Yeah, don't we have like a power?
They have power switch.
Power switches. Yeah.
Nope, they're all gone. It's now
What's gone?
more labs turn on or off according to how much science is in the network.
Perfectly sensible way of doing it.
I thought it was also meant to trip on some basic resources like copper, iron, steel, and such. So if we ran short, we weren't going to vacuum the whole system, so we couldn't get back up again.
I didn't set it up.
Okay. I just thought someone did do that.
There's always one blasted thing you forget. It looks like someone's whacked down a few gets. Are any limitation on them?
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna deconstruct the storage chest around the mall's footer chest, so all the bots go to the other one.
Fuck. Oh. Why are we deconstructing the chests?
Because the other one is much closer.
Because it's all in the way.
If we just deconstruct them, the bots will travel to the one just north of the iron patch instead of to the mall. Much more efficient.
But my inventory is not full.
So
yeah.
Good tiles. Rid of those. Steps.
Why is this reactor with the abundance of water, the first turbine doesn't do full performance, but the end one does? I don't get it.
Heat?
The boiler is at 700 plus, so it works. Or you mean the reactor should heat up to its full temperature first?
Come on, paste more.
The mall is a mess.
The mall is being moved. It's in the way.
Yeah, but it will still be in the way in the new place.
Yep. It's going to be in the way wherever I put it. But it's out of the immediate way now. I'm going to go way over here.
Well, it won't be in the way to the left of the print.
You're saying the mall that just got moved needs to be moved again?
Yeah, like here. Because here are railway tracks going south.
I thought we weren't going with the ZNX type of triggers.
It's available bots.
Yeah, but I thought we weren't using those.
Why not?
Because they create feedback loops.
Ow.
If all the bots are charging, then it sends out more bots that need charging, and then they're charging, and then, yeah.
True, but, you know, if you don't have 10,000 bots trying to delete the iron patch, yes.
Well, you're gonna have 10,000 bots very soon.
But they will be in separate networks.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, power got removed. Sorry, mate. As soon as this is up and running, it should be up and running. Yeah. Who was it that made Maul version 7.8.5 that has the power get and put chests?
That was me.
I know I saw one blueprint on one server. Do you remember, or are you remembering to disconnect the power between the two large power poles with a copper wire?
Yes, I'm doing that.
Okay. Alright, somebody else stole it and put it down then. I'll blame them.
Yeah. It's a job you have to do every single time you put it down.
Yeah.
So they're a bit of a pain in the ass to set up.
The blueprint doesn't do it right? Or?
No, it doesn't, because the way how they're placed.
The blueprint puts everything down, and because there's wire manually connecting to the power switch, that's at least copied across now. But the disconnecting auto-placed power wires is something you have to still do, man.
Right.
That fucker on a train track.
Why are you nicking my train? I still needed it.
But it was a good train, I guess, so...
Yeah, I'm halfway through setting it up.
You didn't need it nearly as much as the other person did.
Holy shit, why is the server lagging now?
Alright, aren't you on a different server, Socks? What did you do to it?
No idea, did nothing.
Didn't do nothing.
Yeah, didn't do nothing.
It wasn't you?
Ich hab nichts gemacht.
You sure you didn't break it?
Pretty sure. I yelled at people because they added smarts to something that didn't need smart.
Let's get some them. Some of them.
No.
Very
We made a
nice.
screenshot, I heard it.
Interesting. A single heat exchanger cannot feed two turbines.
No, it feeds 1.7-ish.
That's just stupid.
Okay, you can do what you want with the train now.
Alright, so where are we actually making steel furnaces? I know it's been asked a few times, but my turn to ask it.
Right.
Oh?
Oh. Oh. But we should be also making them at CERN. Or not?
No, CERN is not producing anything.
No, CERN just
Okay.
makes science packs.
Oh. Do we left-hand drive or right-hand drive?
Left.
Right. Really?
I don't know. I covered this blueprint for somewhere else. This is specific.
Wow, I'm unable to get any power from a get.
We'll go.
Oh, the simplest fix since it's a solar station.
Go bots, I set you free. Build stuff.
Alright, we have literally 0 substations right now.
We
I
have
highly doubt
some.
that. There's figuratively 0.
Well, I've not received any over here.
Oh, someone else is requesting harder than you are.
Is it in your mole blueprint?
Substations?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty sure. That's been in since version 1.
Has somebody else removed it?
Okay, guys, I'm trimming
There
loot.
are no substations in the network.
Guys, I'm trimming loot so it
Yes, the
doesn't
background
sit at
noise.
100% CPU.
Who? What? 700% CPU?
I'm saying I'm trimming loot so it doesn't sit at 100% CPU, so it's not overloaded.
So what do I need over there?
Plenty of power to spare on the other servers.
You know, just because there's the option to trap yourself doesn't mean you have to.
No.
Beacon, module.
I was looking for the one who is having the background noise.
Okay, that's the power of the station solved.
I think we need 2 more power servers at this point.
But we shouldn't be needing that much. We looked at the complete list of power production needed in the calculator, and it's only like 300 gigawatts.
Only?
Yeah, but most of the servers are producing at least 10 or 20 on their own, so we have more than 20 servers. It's almost enough power in itself. So I'm not really sure how much nuclear we actually need.
Well, we're gonna rely on. Well, I'm gonna rely on somebody else to get the smart power put in. Then once that's in, hopefully they'll share across, and it'll always be daytime on one server. That'll fix the problem. Because yeah, a lot of the servers have excess power during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As long as it's daytime on a server, we should be alright.
Yeah, I don't think we need more power servers. The nuclear is meant as a backup anyway.
It's gaming, no idea. But it came as part of the blueprint and does stuff.
What's what? It's a solar panel thing, isn't it? Oh no, that's not that. Where are you? Oh,
the counter.
Or counter or something, right?
I don't know.
Counts ticks.
I don't know.
Looks like something Swan might have made.
I'm gonna check the other
Overly complicated, and no one knows why.
Of course he can.
Okay, if you're switching to double head, let me make sure they're both called the same name.
TZ WAN.
How many bots does it need? Smelter array?
Wasn't it like 450 or something like that?
Alright, we're going to narrow down which needs what bots, huh?
The smelting, I think.
Are there map markers? No. Are there 450 in each network? Yes. Needs 2 ore trains. May I connect them all to the smelting? Yes, you can send the solar back. Sorry. Huh? No, don't connect the 2 networks ever. It needs 2 ore trains, 1 steel train. That much I remember. That and they're big trains. And it needs those wires. Somebody's already hooked up the wires. I love it when stuff's just done before you even remember to mention it. And like the excuse we're on an iron patch doesn't fly. But you said that would never disappear. Oh. We're half done on the iron patch. Oh look, it would disappear eventually. And you know, you're throwing a ridiculous amount of mining power at it. But then again, all the chests in the middle have 2.4k in them.
Yeah, that's why I say mine into putter chests. It's more effective.
Yeah.
But mining productivity doesn't really prevent the miners from working fast or getting from the patch faster. It's just they fill up the output so fast that, yeah.
Let's save the name of the stations. Perhaps what versions of Factorio? 4 people watching my stream. You or blah blah pre. Let's go copy. A whole different version, different type of alt tabbing. Paste that.
What's the clock for?
Don't know. And goes to or free signal greater than 0 green signal.
Yeah. Born Witzer doesn't understand some of the logic conditions on the LUD. Maybe someone who built it can explain the booty if it's happening there.
What? Oh, blah blah.
Damn, you guys overbuilt the LUD.
Don't know, didn't build it.
No, I had a perfectly acceptable lube build put down that seemed to have disappeared and rearranged and moved.
What loop.
Loop.
At some point when I built that loop build, somebody asked for more loop, so got more loop.
It has special weekend in planned. Why are you not going? Greater than 0. That's right. Greater than 0. Woohoo! 1 train. And where the hell's the steel train coming? The red network has to be connected because it runs all the inserters.
Damn, I had to remove a lot of reactors.
I think, yeah, it has to be connected there. Why was the server called Loot?
I think this is probably from the Dark Tower books. The guy who provides the servers, he was his suggestions.
I don't know. I thought we were going to go for the first one being a giant solar world called June.
Oh, I would still go with Solar Purgatory.
Still add it. We can still add that.
Should have a solar purgatory. You can have a server named Purgatory that is mostly water and cliffs and meant for solar.
You're an evil person.
Let me guess. We set the
Who the
whitelist at the
fuck
top so you
is
get.
demolishing their house by
Someone stop having sex with a particularly hard bedboard. And floppy one at that.
Alright, that's it.
But yeah.
The
We should
first
set the
one's...
whitelisting up so you whitelist on Purgatory for an hour before everywhere else.
Oh yeah, if you play there. Well, maybe you should have a count. So if you place 50,000 solar panels, you're whitelisted.
This is the trial server.
Evil git. Love it.
No, the equivalent of 20 blueprints and 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean something like
Lucas!
Lucas.
Otherwise, people could just idle on the server and get whitelisted, and we don't want that.
Yeah, and we want them to spend at least 2 hours on there.
Yeah, well, an amount is better because then they can, then they've actually contributed a solid amount.
Yeah, never mind then.
Go for it. Go for it. I've done the hard work. I've provided the blueprints. And
yeah.
This is the time where I'm logging off.
How's this?
Short stream tonight, but yeah, it's been too many late nights and too many in a row, and it's time to get some sleep.
Yeah, that's how these stations are done. Cool.
Don't wait.
Time zones are so messed up.
Yeah, we put up 6 new servers in the last 12 hours.
That's all right. As long as we're keeping you guys working hard, makes me feel a bit better. All right. Where's its game? Over there. I have a present for you, mate. I've been told these things are really rare. I have all mine.
Is he handing out substations?
Yep. And the only thing not part of the blueprint for some reason is radars. So can we please make sure radars go into the build?
Okay, so we've now spent 160,000 hazard concrete on the server.
Just a little.
Cool.
Oh, it didn't even make a dent. There's still 7,756,000.
Eventually we'll run out of stockpile.
Sure.
It might be difficult.
We are requesting in 200 substations. They're just not appearing more often than not. There's no power. There's, according to this,
we have one
just
gigawatt.
1 gigawatt. They're empty. I'm guessing people aren't putting power into the network fast enough.
Don't connect the bot networks.
Yeah, we've. Oh, hang on. We are using, you know, 170 megawatts on roboports and already 700 megawatts on beacons.
Yeah, we're exporting now 56 gigawatts from the LUD, so it went down like 10 gigawatts or so.
That's right. People can place more solar, more solar, more solar.
More faster.
Yeah. Alright, I'm out. I will catch everybody tomorrow. Probably.
Good night.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Alright, yeah, a little bit of short stream tonight. It's been a couple of interesting days. But there are plenty of episodes coming out tomorrow on the YouTube channel. I did a whole tour today of 3, 6, 9 servers today, and I'm touring another 9 tomorrow, and 9 or 12. 12 tomorrow, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I'm touring more tomorrow, and then even more the day after. Power is shocking. We're just disconnecting everything. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for this stream. Thank you guys for watching. As always, more episodes tomorrow, probably more streams. Day after, we will see. I don't know. Never know. Might even get more streams tomorrow. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, do hope you've enjoyed this little shorter stream than normal. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright. Bye.